name is Deepak Mullick and I am from Bangalore. I met this idea of MRA, Moral Rearmament, which is now called Initiatives of Change, over 40 years ago when I came to Panchgani to attend a students' conference, having been sent by the Vice Chancellor to 7 troublemakers of the university. On the first day we realized the Vice Chancellor probably sent us for making us straight. And after the first session we realized his plan, so we got out and said, okay, rather than these people making us straight, we'll make them straight. And we decided each one will eat 30 chapatis so that the flour will run out of the kitchen and they will get straightened. So that was the day 1. And on the day 2, when I heard the song, when you point a finger, there are 3 more pointing back at me. It made me thinking that I am the one always blaming somebody else for the wrongs in the society. If everything is wrong in the nation, it is the Prime Minister. If anything is wrong in the university, it is the Vice Chancellor. If at home anything is wrong, it's my father. And I never think of the 3 pointing back at me. And that day I took a decision that I will sit quiet and listen to my inner voice and say what it speaks to me. The first thought which came to me was, you are the problem. You need not to be part of the problem, but be part of the solution. The purpose of your life should not be to be part of the problem, but part of the solution. That was the journey which began 45 years ago, and I have been on that journey for the last 40 years. Not for a moment I have regretted the steps I took at Asia Plateau in 1970. You can't change things by pointing to others. You've got to be the change you believe others should. In my first job as the regional head for agribusiness of Shaw Wallace, based in Pune, in Western India, my company supplied a large input for development to the block development officer of Jalgaon in the Khandesh area. Normally the governmental supplies, the money comes after 45 days of utilization, but this money wasn't coming. I would put pressure on my area manager in Jalgaon to collect the money. He would tell me, sir, you don't get government money like this. You have to pay 10%. That's 50 lakh rupees bribe to the local official. Then you will get this money. I said to my area manager, we have decided that we will run this company ethically and we do not wish to be part of the problem. We want to be part of the solution. So we want to get the money without bribes. He was a seasoned person, twice my age. He said, कल का बच्चा आ गया, इसको मालूम नहीं how to get things done. But my thought was very clear that I will not be part of the problem. And in my morning quiet time, I got a clear thought that I should go to Jalgaon and meet this official and explain to him what steps of change I took after coming to Asia Plateau and why I believe I want to continue in this journey of ethical business. When I told this to the official in Jalgaon, he said to me, you don't need to do that. Hasn't Mr. So-and-so told you that you need to just give 10% developmental rebate to the local distributor and he will fix the rest. You don't have to bribe. I also won't take any bribes. But the Jalgaon distributor can fix up the thing. I said to the official, so that would be an indirect way of bribing and that will still be becoming part of the problem. Please help me in this journey to be finding a solution to the corruption and larger issues we find in this country. To this, the official said, okay, you can go back. I reached back to Pune and exactly on Monday next week, we got a demand draft for 5 crore rupees from this official without having paid a single paisa bribe. That was my first experiment with conducting business ethically. My experience over the last 40 years tells me, more often than not, it is our choice to be looking for convenience rather than conviction that we make compromises and then blame everybody else for corruption. We take shortcuts in life. We don't want to stand up for what we believe. We don't want to stand up for conviction we have. But I want to see a society which learns to share and care. And I believe youth of today would need to look at how can we be builders of a society which is not based on selfishness and capitalism, but based on sharing and caring.